I better not be seeing any "what are those" as in these comments, by the way, because there is official Pokemon trainer designs looking like this. Hey guys, today I have something fun and self-indulgent because who doesn't love a good Pokemon AU? I'm sure people have done this before, but I just wanted to share some of my ideas. I think I was definitely subconsciously inspired by TrueGreen7. He's done videos designing Pokemon and videos on Pokemon teams several anime characters would have, and in this video I guess I'm kind of combining those topics. I'm drawing Inazuma 11 characters the way that they'd look in a Pokemon game. I'm trying to copy the Pokemon art style as far as I can manage, as well as the Pokemon fashion style, which is an aspect I've personally always found very entertaining and enjoyable about Pokemon. So I'm designing an outfit and assigning a token Pokemon the character would use. Alright, so without colors he might look like Gazelle, but first up is actually Genda Kojiro or Joseph King. To figure out what Pokemon to give him, I went up to a true Joseph King connoisseur, namely my brother, and said:
Als Joseph 1 Pokémon had, welke zou het zijn? Nu antwoorden.
Ninetales.
Ninetales. Oh, interesting.
At this point, I'm redoing the line art as you can see. I wanted a bigger canvas so I could add more details without things looking too pixelated when zoomed in. My default canvas size is more suited for portraits than for multiple full bodies placed together. Anyway, Ninetales. Entei was also a strong consideration, being a legendary beast and all, but as I wanted these designs to work within a Pokemon game, I didn't want to assign any legendary Pokemon this time. And Ninetales looks pretty good next to Joe. They both have a warm color scheme, but there's a nice value contrast, so they don't clash in an illustration together. Can't say that for the next drawing you'll be seeing, let me tell you. I knew I wanted to give one of these characters a bulky jacket because I love bulky jackets. I struggled with the colors of it. Orange was fun, but he looked too much like Xavier in Season 2, so a pass on that. I like what I ended up with. It's kind of dark and dramatic, at least for Pokemon standards, but so is the character. I considered giving him gloves as he's a goalkeeper, but I felt like there was already a lot going on with his outfit, and I didn't think gloves would help it. I used a combination of colors picked from the Royal Academy kit we see him in most often, but also this purple one he wears when he plays for Neo Japan. And did you guys notice I finally learned how to use the bucket fill tool in Procreate? Every time I use this app in a video I discover a new feature. Last times it was the color picker and the alpha lock tool, I believe. To be honest, I'm not a fan of Procreate's bucket fill tool. It could be me using it wrong, of course, but I ended up filling the entire canvas with a solid color several times. And I edited that all out because it was not a good look. Will I ever get completely used to this app before a new update rolls around? Probably not. Okay, back to the topic at hand. Obviously, Ninetales is a fire type and Joe is a fire element player, but also Joe plays for Royal Academy and Ninetales is a pretty regal looking Pokemon. My brother admitted that the main reason he thought of Ninetales was because of its hair looking similar to Joe's, which I guess I can kind of see. Most importantly, I think that Ninetales is this mighty, powerful yet elegant beast, which I'm sure Joseph would appreciate. And it's apparently vindictive and relentless. There is also a danger to using Ninetales, you could say, because touching its tails lays a curse upon you, similar to how there's a danger to using Beast Fang, which is the special move I most strongly associate with Joseph King. I'm really glad that the Ninetales I drew turned out decent. I've drawn animals before, but only realistically, never this stylized. I doodle simple Pokemon sometimes because I mostly like cutesy Pokemon, so Ninetales was a bit of a challenge, not gonna lie. Next up is my girl Uraberica, or Suzette Hartland. For this one I traced a concept sketch I did in my sketchbook earlier. I didn't really have a plan for her outfit besides that I wanted her to have her shirt tied in that iconic knot at the front, like the way she wears her various football kits in the anime. She has quite a lot of outfits in the anime, and besides that knot in her shirt, nothing stands out to me as specifically iconic for her, so I didn't have much to base this on. She is most prominent in the story during the chapters or episodes that take place in, of course, Naniwa Land, but also Okinawa after that, so I decided to give her a summary outfit. As you can see, I've given her a Metagross. I considered some butterfly Pokemon on grounds of her butterfly dream shot, but none of them really fit her design or vibe or power level, if you know what I mean. When Sue was first introduced, she was super impressive, and for that alone, she deserves an impressive Pokemon. She's also just a good player, and the anime should have given her way more moments to shine, in my opinion. Unlike her various outfits, her hair stays consistent throughout the series and matches Metagross in color, so that's another point for Metagross. And you might still think these reasons are all a bit of a stretch, but hear me out, okay? She could put stickers on her Metagross like she and her teammates put stickers on the Nanua training facility. Yeah, Metagross is literally perfect for Sue. Oh, and also she came up with Steeple Shot, which has a very Metagross looking color scheme, and it looks like it's made out of steel too, as is Metagross, I think, right? Anyway, Sue gets a Metagross. I love the contrast between her bubbly personality and this badass Pokemon, it just works. Coloring this was super annoying. If I'd done thumbnail sketches beforehand, I could have avoided this or at least seen it coming. But man, her hair color really is extremely similar to the color of Metagross's entire body, and I couldn't place them in a way Sue's hair didn't overlap with Metagross. I considered giving her a hat, and I could have because all Pokemon protagonists wear hats, but since I didn't give the other two characters in this video a hat either, I was like, nah. So to try and make this work, I dunked a warm blue multiply layer on Metagross and shifted Sue's hair to be a bit more green. And that's definitely not the best solution. I wish I'd just gone with a different pose from the start, but I didn't want to do that after how far I've gotten already, so maybe some other time. Either way, I think this looks cool and I hope you agree with me that Metagross was a good pick. Drawing Metagross was unsurprisingly pretty hard, but drawing on all those cute stickers made up for that. Cute things are just what I draw best, I think. Now then, with a yo-ho-ho, it's Tale of the Toasters' favorite character, Midori Kaorayuji, or Jordan Greenway, who's a blast for this video. I really wanted to draw Jordan as a Pokemon trainer because I think his personality is so in line with those of actual Pokemon trainer characters. Like, he just fit right in there. He could have a whole backstory where he's part of Team Galactic, but then in a later season started over as a good guy. And I guess that season would be set in Unova because I've given Jordan a Swatloon. Yes, this is because of Tale of the Toaster, so go take it up with him if you disagree. But there's just no other Pokemon that I associate more strongly with Jordan than Swatloon. Funnily enough, that association has gotten even stronger since doing this drawing because I started helping Tail on a little Robot Wars translating project, so I've seen that icon a lot this past week. I'm sure I'm not the only one with this association though, because everyone who's ever searched up any Inazuma related content on YouTube must have stumbled upon this. I guess Swatloon's color scheme works pretty well with Jordan, so at least there's that. As you saw, I once again traced most of the lines from a picture of my sketchbook. In that picture I gave him suspenders because I thought orange suspenders could be a nice reference to those orange bits on the Gemini Storm kit, but Jordan doesn't seem like the kind of guy who just casually wears suspenders. I gave him a crop top in the end, and I really like how that looked. It makes for a good silhouette, works well among Pokemon's interesting fashion designs, I guess. While his clothes are based mostly on his casual outfit, I couldn't not incorporate his iconic Gemini Storm look, so I designed his bag and boots with that in mind. I didn't give Sue or Joseph a bag, but in Jordan's case, it was a good opportunity to involve both of his versions into one design. Something that was almost unnoticeable because I erased it as quickly as I'd drawn it in the first place was one of those round keychains that were retailed while Orion aired, I think. I didn't like it, it's just too much detail in this already rather crowded design, but it made me notice that these things are all Swatloon shaped, so I just had to point this out. Alright, that's all I've got for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed watching it, because it was a really fun one to make. Let me know if there's any other really good Inazuma 11 plus Pokemon combination, because I'd like to do a video like this again, and it's just fun to think about. Well then, thank you for watching, and see you next time. With a yo-ho-ho, it's Tale of the Toaster's favorite character. This is so much fun to say, I should have a catchphrase. You want to say hi? No, he doesn't. Can you see him if I... There he is!